Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode of Kingdomcraft. And in today's episode, we are going to be working on a bit of an automated smelter type thing in the Mountain Kingdom, and it's going to be pretty cool. Now, I do want to let you guys know this is going to be the first, or I should say this is going to be the last episode of Kingdomcraft for a while. As some of you know, I have some stuff that I have to attend to, some real-life things that are going to basically take me away from home for about 2 months. And while I'm gone, I will not have access to my recording equipment and stuff like that. So I will not be able to record any new Kingdomcraft during that time. The same is going to be true of Stud Tech. I'm basically, for the 2 months or so that I'm going to be gone, I'm not going to be recording anything from the 2 SMPs that I'm a part of. So just be aware of that. I am not leaving Kingdomcraft. I am not done with Kingdomcraft. I'm just taking a little break because real life stuff is basically forcing me to do that. So with that said, let's go find a good location for this smeltery. I'm not really sure where I want to put it. We could maybe put it somewhere. That's kind of a nice little garden area. Oh, and we probably might want to do something with this. This might not be my last Kingdomcraft episode. I might do one more before I leave. We'll see. I make no promises. Anyway. Where should we put this thing? I think it would make sense for it to be either near the blacksmith. I'd prefer to have it in the blacksmith, honestly. But near the blacksmith or near the mines. The mines are over near my house, and the blacksmith is right here. Now, I was experimenting with it earlier. What I was thinking about doing was actually taking, making an additional room back here. The problem is that right behind this wall is where the minecart station is, so that won't work. There's no space back there to work with. So maybe the better option would be kind of over here by the mines. That's also fairly close to the warehouse, which is good, because then when we use it to smelt stuff, we'll have plenty of, you don't have to walk very far to put it where it actually belongs. So maybe that would be the wise thing to do. In fact, maybe we could just build it like right in here somewhere. How much space is this? That's about right. And we could pretty much have the chimney kind of coming up and through here. I don't know. I don't think that would look very good, though. Let me figure out where I want to put this, guys, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I'm just going to put it right here. This should be enough space. We'll build a little structure around it, but I think this will actually work out just fine. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lay out the important stuff, and then we'll build around it. So what we're going to do is put a chest down there, put 2 furnaces on top, 1 hopper going in there, 1 hopper going in there, and then a hopper and a hopper. And then up here, we're going to put another chest, a chest, a chest, and a chest. So this is essentially all you need for this whole little automated smelter type thing to actually do its job. That's all you actually need. Now we have to design it and make it look pretty. So I'm gonna peel this hill back just a tiny bit, enough that we can actually fit everything. And now we're gonna get a little crazy with some stone slabs and all sorts of cool stuff like that. So let's go ahead and take out this floor. There we go. And we're going to replace that whole thing with stone brick. Oh. There we go. So that's kind of the base. Then we're going to put, I think, let's see. Let's maybe do this. And on top, we could do, yeah, here's what we'll do. We'll do something like that. Definitely need to go take a nap, though, otherwise we're going to get overrun by creepy crawlies. Luckily, my house is right here. There we go. Last episode, by the way, we worked with stress on her roof, and I did make one minor change. We added those kind of stone strips there, those bindings, which I think definitely add a lot. I think it looks much better now. It didn't look bad, but that small detail, that one little change, definitely makes it look better than it did. Okay, so same type of a thing. Let's see, how did we do that? This, I believe? Yeah, there we go. Now, basically, our goal here is to cover up the hoppers and pretty much all the stuff that we don't need. That we don't need access to. So we're going to use primarily stone brick stairs for this. That's not the only thing we're going to use, but that is going to be the majority of it. So let's lay something like that down. And that's already looking at least somewhat better. We'll maybe do something like that. And we can do the same up here. Because the goal, as I said, the goal is to cover up the hoppers. Okay. That's not too shabby. Now, back here, let's see, what have we got? We have a 4. Okay. Let's fill these in as we decide what to do. I've also got a 2 here. Maybe my best bet would be something like this. So that essentially, we're building a chimney up in here, like so. Also, we want to make sure that behind the chests we have stone brick. So we could do something like that. And then maybe some stone brick stairs like this, and that, and that, and that. How's that looking so far? Not looking too bad. Definitely think, ooh, can I reach that? Maybe. Nope. Okay. I got dirt. There we go. Put maybe something there. And the reason we're using stairs is because we need these chests to still be able to open. Although, I think I would prefer the stone brick right. Oh! Derp. I think I would prefer the stone brick like that. And then we could maybe do... Oh, no, not that. That might work. I think that's probably acceptable. There we go. So we've got something like that going on. Don't know how I feel about this little bit. Maybe we'll go like this instead. No, I think this is fine. Okay. So that doesn't look too bad. We do need to build a structure around it. And we definitely need the chimney to actually come up quite a ways. So we'll maybe go, maybe about there. Maybe even a little higher. Let's go like one more. And then on top, we'll put a couple of those, like a smokestack. How's that look? Yep, that looks about right. I think that's good. Okay, now we just need to build the structure around it, and that should be relatively simple. Oh, why am I doing that? There we go. So we'll put down the stone brick here. I think I want another layer of stone brick right there. And I think I probably want stone brick all around it. At least until we get into this hill. Like so. And over here as well. There we go. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now, I'm kind of envisioning a roof on this that is fairly gradual in slope and basically slopes down in a single direction. So let's go and grab some spruce slabs, maybe a little dark oak. And just in case I need it, I'm going to grab a stack of spruce logs as well. And I think that'll be pretty much everything I need. Ooh, I do want a little bit more dirt for scaffolding purposes. There we go. So what we're going to do with this lovely thing, we also need to do something with this. Ta-da! 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 Much better. Now it doesn't look quite as derp. We want to avoid the derp if we can. Yeah. That looks much better. Okay, so, as I was saying, roof. I think what I want is a roof that basically comes like this. And comes out like so. And it will just come out at an angle like this. And I want it to cover up, ooh, place, there we go. And we want it to cover up this whole little section. So what we're doing, oh, that's a little bit too high, there we go. So it's going to go 2 blocks at a time, if it will let me place. Fine, we'll do it from over here. There we go. Like that. That looks pretty good. Place that one there. And then we need to make sure that it ends. Yes, it will. Good, good, good. Okay. So we'll bring that over. And I'm thinking that might be a little bit too low. Yep, or too high, actually. I'm thinking that is too high. So let's maybe bring that down to about here. Let's maybe bring it down just like 1 block. And I think that should be good. Let me go ahead and get this roof in place, guys, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, guys, I am back. So we've got the roof kind of coming down like this. Now, we need to support it with some stuff. Just like so. Although I think, you know what? I think I want the roof to go out one more, like this. There we go. So it'll be brought out like that. And I think that will look better. Let's see. You and you need to go down a little bit. You also need to go down, and you need to go down. And that way... Oh, problem. Problem. Well, maybe not. I suppose we could just do something like that. Although that looks a little bit derp. Not gonna lie. What could we do to kind of fix that up a little bit? Here's a thought. What if we were to take that out? And this is all about creating visual interest in the build. Take these ones down. And what we'll do is we'll actually build that one down one more. Like so. And take you out. And then maybe we'll take some stone bricks. And that's not going to work either, is it? Because stuff. Because what I was... that basically means that this has to be spruce, or this has to go up one more. Decisions. I mean, I suppose we could bring this up and basically just back the whole thing into a hill. How much space do we have back here? Not as much as I'd like. The other option would be to keep this layer at this level, which wouldn't necessarily be all bad. That might work. How's that look from over here? Not terrible. Oh, falling. Or we could create a steeper slope, which might be the way to go. Yeah, let me rework the roof a little bit, guys, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, guys, I am back, and I think I've got it figured out and got it the way that I want it. So, we've got this roof kind of coming down like this. I've got a few random odds and ends that have kind of broken away from me, but that's alright. I do need to fix up a couple portions that are down here. Oh, there we go. There. That's beautiful. And there's still one sitting up there, but that's whatever. I don't have time. It's all good. And then what we'll do is we'll put down some... Oh, you know what? This one was supposed to come out. One more. Almost forgot. We'll bring that out to there. There we go. Grab up these. And then we'll just tack one of these onto every edge. Like so. And we can do away with some of that. That one can go up there. It's not too bad. I don't suppose there's any way I can reach that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. And then we will have to take a little bit more of this out so that we can replace it with stone brick like that, but that's all right. There. That looks pretty good. That's not too bad. Now, functionally, that thing is going to be awesome. And I'll show you how it works now that it's actually built. I don't have any ore, unfortunately, that is in need of smelting. But, essentially, these two chests are for coal. Okay? So, you can see the coal draining out, and it's being fed via hopper into the furnaces. Anything that I wanted smelted, I can just put up into this chest, which will then feed it into this furnace and into this chest. So ultimately, we've got this nice little foundry going, and the only thing that I need to do is if I've got a ton of different ores that need to be smelted, I can just come up here, dump them all into this chest, walk away, come back later, and it will all be smelted and in here. So, very, very useful little design. And it's right next to the right next to the warehouse, which also makes it a little bit easier. Now, we do need a path that leads to this thing. Otherwise, nobody's going to even know that it's here. So, let's do that a little bit. And I think I want this grass to come about like so. And we'll just knock those two out so it's a little bit more random. And maybe that one too. Yeah, that should work. And then we'll bring a pathway over here as well. So now we need gravel. We need a little bit of smooth stone, we need a little bit of cobblestone, and we need a little bit of andesite. And I'm not going to need that much andesite. I am, however, going to need a few cobblestone slabs, probably, but that's okay. I can get to that momentarily. So we'll just take gravel. We're going to use gravel as the primary block for the path, and then we'll break it up as we move along with some additional textures. So I'm thinking maybe something like this. You can also be random hole in the ground. Got it. Terraformed, I'm sure. Where did I put that crafting table? Oh, it's in my inventory. Like the derp that I am. Figures. Let's just make like 12 of these. And we can go like that. That's not gonna do it, is it? Okay. Gravel, where you go. Gravel. There we go. And we'll just put those in, and that way you can run up and over. Okay. I think I want that to be gravel as well. Now we need to mix in a few additional textures. Just so it's not all gravel. Because that's not what we want either. Let's do andesite, andesite, andesite. And maybe an andesite there. And then we'll do maybe a little bit of cobble. Cobble. Smooth stone, smooth stone. So we've got that kind of coming up and over. This will turn into grass eventually, which will look fine. And all in all, it's not too bad. You know what? I'm going to turn this to grass right now because I'm tired of waiting on it. That's better. All right. So I think for the most part, we're good. Final thing is to do a tiny bit of landscaping. So we'll just take some bone meal. And we'll just bone meal stuff. So bone meal, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. A little bit more over here. Just to kind of give the area a little bit of life. So it's not all so. Well, that's I want 2 tall grass, but I guess that's not happening. This will do though. This will do, and it will do quite nicely. And as for lighting in here, we have very limited options as far as that goes. There's not really anywhere to hide lighting. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take a couple of these once we get some glowstone. We're very, very short on glowstone right now. But I think what I'll probably do is once we actually get a little bit more glowstone, I'll just put a couple glowstone lights here. Probably one like right about here and one probably right about there. And that should do the trick. And I'm going to call this one good. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Make sure you're checking out all the other Kingdom Crafters as well. There are links in the video description, of course. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.